Hi guys, you've seen this wig before. This is the Natural Touch wig sponsored by HerGivenHair. But if you haven't seen it before, it is in the description box along with all the information you may need because I forget the specs about this wig. Transparent, everything done, 18 inches, 3B, 3C texture. Just check out the description box so I don't confuse you and I don't confuse myself, okay? Anyway, today's video we are going to go over how I fake a braid out with Flexi rods. Quick and easy, perfect for Valentine's Day. Let's get started. I am using this soap called Lava Soap to wash my lace. I use it all the time and it's great for lace, great for makeup brushes, gets everything out, period. Okay, you will not have makeup left over. Some of us are dark, so we do encounter those problems, and because this is transparent lace, you will notice fraying on the edge of the lace line. I do have my Biotin Hair Rescue Rosemary Mint conditioner to condition my hair. It is curly hair after all. We wash our hair first, that's most important, and we're gonna go ahead and style the hair. I'm using Lovely Bees leave-in conditioner. It's brand new. I've been raving about it on Instagram. I love it on my natural hair and my extensions. And what I'm going to show you first is me just defining the curls. I use my Denman brush to brush the curls out, and I have worn my hair like this. I showed you guys pictures already on Instagram and you saw the defined hair, so I wanted to just give you a little tease so you could see on video me defining my curls, just to see what it looks like, you know. But we're gonna get into styling with my Flexi rods because that's the real meat of this video. This is just me showing you if you want to have that nice wash and go routine, because I know some people would rather wear the hair as a wash and go, and it's very easy to brush out because it is the curly texture. The kinky texture is a little bit more challenging, and I will go into more detail with that texture. But this is my shedding that I had after brushing my hair out. It's a lot because I didn't detangle the way I usually do with natural hair wigs, and I'll give you a full detailed video on that later, but I'm gonna give you a snippet right now. So again, with the Lovely Bees leave-in conditioner, because it works so well, I went ahead and separated my hair into sections, and it is challenging sometimes, especially if you have it for like 2 weeks. I've had this hair for so long and I've abused it and I've not washed it and detangled it like I should. But use the conditioner, put your hair in bantu knots. I treat my natural hair wigs the way I treat my natural hair, period, point blank. It's not up for debate. So put it in bantu knots and let it set for a while before you remove the bantu knots, and it'll be so much easier for you to comb your hair. And you can finger detangle if you want to. That is totally up to you. Now I'm gonna go ahead and use my blow dryer. First I dry the hair a little bit before I go in with the comb. It makes it easier for me to blow dry my hair, and this blow drying is gonna make it so much easier for me to curl my hair. I don't recommend constantly blow drying your curly and kinky hair extensions. If you get it in that texture, wear it in that texture for the most part, or do heatless styles, because sometimes you can incur damage. This is what we're looking like blown out, and I'm going to part down the middle and section my hair off so that I can use my Flexi rods to fake a braid out. I have not done this in a long time, but I will link my natural hair tutorials down below so you can see that this can be done on natural hair as well as hair extensions. I'm using the yellow Flexi rods, which are 3/8 of an inch in diameter, and also some mousse because I love mousse. I've been singing about mousse for years. We all know this. I never run out. And it also dries very fast because it has drying ingredients. So if you have hair that's prone to dryness, you definitely want to use a product like the leave-in conditioner that I used, or whatever else you have, maybe a butter. I love the butter mousse combination, especially on my natural hair. It's my favorite hair product combination, and I'm just going back and forth in an S wave on the Flexi rod. Once I get to the end, I wrap around on one tail of the Flexi rod until the hair is done, and then I bend that, and that's gonna secure the Flexi rod in place. So we're just gonna do the entire head, same process. What I do recommend is whatever you do on one side, make it a mirror image on the other side. In the front, on the left side, your right, I am starting by going forward first and then going back with the S wave. So on the other side, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to go forward and go back with the S wave so it can be somewhat symmetrical and my curls won't look too crazy. But if you want wild curls, definitely mix it up. I've done that in the past with perm rods and had amazing results. So depending on what you want, do what you want, okay? Just make sure you smooth as you go so that your curls can look relatively decent. But you can't really mess this up because the hair is blown out and I have used some mousse. So while I have your attention in the front here, go ahead and try to make it as even as possible just in case you want to maintain the middle part. And I'm gonna go ahead and say this right now, HerGivenHair is having a Valentine's Day sale up to $60 off a unit, and it ends on the 15th of February. So if you were looking and it's in your budget and you were hoping to purchase, I exclusively shop sales, but I'm not telling you what to do. All I'm saying is for the people who may be in the market and created budget to buy a unit, because the units are not cheap. You can't just go and buy a wig. I mean, most wigs really that are moderately decent are not cheap, so I wouldn't tell you to just go out and buy a wig unless you had budget. So these are things you should consider. Holidays are a good time to get a sale out of HerGivenHair, and right now they're having a sale. So if you've been working on getting a wig, now would be the time. I am using a soft bonnet from Pamaro Naturals, and I'm drying my hair because I'm doing this all the same day, the curls and everything. And please don't judge me. I had to use a surface to mix my Got To Be Glued and my freeze spray, so my powder that I don't like so much had to go down for this one. And I just put my Got To Be Glued. You guys watched a million tutorials. There are like a million YouTubers who do a better job than I do. And you know how I am. I like doing it on the sideburns, not so much on the top, so I can have some free movement. And I just do both sides. Go in with the blow dryer on low heat and high speed and alternate between low heat and cool so that I don't burn myself. And now I am removing my curls. They came out bouncy, you guys. I was very happy about that. I mean, I knew it was gonna happen, but you still get happy even though I don't look excited. It's pretty exciting. Those are some juicy curls. Just look at them. They look really, really good. I mean, but in all honesty, you can't really mess this up because I did blow dry my hair beforehand and I used good products, so you know, I really had no business messing this up. And I did make large sections. There were 4 per section, 16 in total. It only took me about half an hour, maybe a little bit less than that, because I was not going to sit there and curl my hair forever. And that's why mousse is a great product, because it does dry quickly, especially in the presence of heat. So you won't have to sit there with rollers overnight or wait for your hair. You can literally just slap the mousse on, do your 16 sections, put it under a dryer for like an hour, and you're good to go. If you have an event or something and you need curls in a crunch, Valentine's Day, you know, hint hint, when you're doing your makeup, your curls can be drying, because you know, we don't all have time. Like, I get off work late. I don't know about you guys. So for some of us, we are in a crunch, a time crunch to get everything together for whatever may be going on. So I'm gonna go ahead and use my Lovely Bees edge control, because I did have some sections where I needed to tame my curls a little bit. I'm not too concerned with the frizziness because it is like a braid out, but I do need to lay this down because of how I curled my hair, and I'm using mousse to just lay it down a bit. And I'm brushing and blow drying, and I'm gonna put you guys on a trade secret. Mousse helps dissolve Got To Be Glued, okay? I could do a whole video on the million uses of mousse. But yeah, that's all. I did a side part, I colored in my part, and everything looked great. I didn't have to do too much work. I am pinning my hair to the side a bit because the side part, I don't want it too much in my eyes. And this is what we're looking like, you guys. This was so quick and easy. And this is the importance of pre-styling your hair or defining it ahead of time, like I showed you before I did the blowout. And these are my braid out results. They look great. And they looked even better after the fact. I wish I filmed that, because like 3 days later when they fell a little bit more, they looked really nice and voluminous. But next time I do a braid out, I'll definitely show you guys like over the course of 5 days or so that you can know what to expect when you do this on your hair extensions. And that's all for this video, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. As always, All the information is going to be in the description box. Thanks so much, HerGivenHair, for sponsoring this video. I'll talk to you in the next one. Take care of yourselves and bye!